All right, it is snowing in Calgary and I have the all new Tesla Cybertruck. So we're gonna do a little test and see just how good a Cybertruck really is in snow, because there's a lot of mixed reviews online. So let's find out for ourselves. Okay, so I've been driving in absolutely blizzardous conditions, and honestly, most cars are absolutely struggling, especially going up hills. And this Cybertruck is tearing up the snow, like tearing with absolute 100% full control and comfort. I'm not nervous at all in this, whereas I guarantee most of these people driving are right now. Prime example, this guy right here, just driving the wrong direction, stuck. Not really sure what's going on, but yeah, Cybertruck so far, absolutely amazing. We're gonna take it on a little bit more, let's just say not as busy area, so we can actually properly see how it is in the snow, but so far, really good. So here, going up a hill, you can see we are like passing a truck, stuck. Nissan Micra, stuck. This thing is an absolute beast. No problems. Up pretty, steep, slippery terrain on like an absolutely terrible day. So Cybertruck, I'm gonna honestly say, is one of the better vehicles to be driving right now. And I think a big part of it is actually the weight of this thing. This thing weighs like 7,000 pounds. So I think that's a huge factor as well in why this thing handles so good. Even like the regen braking, I gotta say, like I let off the gas and it just stops. There's no slipping, no sliding without even actually any use of the brakes. This thing is actually extremely impressive in the snow. And it is the next day now where finally this snow has stopped. We had about a foot of it last night, and we've got the Cybertruck here plugged in, charging for its first charge. And I wanted to talk a little bit about a couple things that probably make this thing so good in the snow. The first is its curb weight. This thing weighs 6,600 pounds, which is massive. This thing is heavy, but it doesn't feel heavy because it has so much power, so much torque. And I'm sure you guys have seen the video of it racing the 911 on the track. This thing is fast, but extremely heavy. Next thing I wanted to point out is these are the factory tires it comes with. You can see they're a Goodyear factory mud and snow rated. You can see down there the M and the S, and they are 285/65 R20s with a load rating of D. So I'm not really sure what the D is, but basically these things are an extremely capable tire for conditions such as what we've had today. So like I said, those are two big factors of why I think this thing is so good. Another thing is massive amount of torque. The Cybertruck has 593 horsepower and 525 foot-pounds of torque. So extremely impressive numbers. Now that it's not actively snowing and we got a little bit of sun, let's climb on board and take this thing for another drive on some real dirty, slushy roads. And there you go, Foundation Series. So let's unplug it here, which I think we can just, unplug there. So when you get in the Tesla, you can see tap key card to drive. This is your Tesla key, and you just place it there, and now all of a sudden the car wakes up. Put it in drive like so, and you're good to go. So just as a side note, to turn off traction control in your Cybertruck, you're gonna go down to the dynamics and then drive mode and go to off-road. And you can only do that when you're parked, and that will turn off your traction control, and it will also allow you to do a few other things, set up trail assist or deceleration mode, but we are not gonna do any of that. We're just gonna leave it in off-road mode. I do believe that actually raised the suspension as well. Felt it go up. So here you can see like a full empty parking lot with at least a foot of snow, and zero hesitation zero slippage, immediately turns. Now we are in off-road mode, so speed is limited, but you can see like zero hesitation. I'll just stop and show you guys. It is deep. That's very deep snow, as you can see. Most vehicles would be absolutely stuck. Let's take this out of off-road mode. Let's see here. Control. Let's just go into sport. So same thing, we're not in any off-road mode right now. And you can see this thing just drives with zero hesitation in snow. Probably due to all that weight and those really aggressive Goodyear tires that are mounted to this thing. Pretty impressive. And with the snow outside, we now officially have the Cybertruck cleaned up inside and going to be doing some review and tutorial videos on it. But in closing to how is the Cybertruck in the snow, obviously you could see from me driving around in terrible conditions, it is better than most vehicles on the road. Due to its big weight, aggressive tires, the torque vectoring, and ability to move around the differential, this is one of the better vehicles to be driving in the snow. But there's a big, big, big but. And that is, after 2 days of driving in the snow, is my Cybertruck rusting? All right, if you enjoyed this video, if you could do me a huge favor, click the like button down below, check out some of our other videos on the channel, and be sure to subscribe. It literally takes 1 second, and it helps our channel out grow immensely. I actually like that one the best. The final one's the best.